So for week 6, lesson 4, Eco-Friendly Travel's market department has given us multiple images. They would like us to add it to edit. This way they'll all be the same size and resolution to use in the future. So in order to do so, we're going to use the batch process to make this a little easier and ensure they all are the same exact same size and resolution. So first start out with the Backpack Alaska JPEG file, and then under the EcoWeb action set or EcoWeb set in the action panel. If you cannot see the action panel, go up here to Window, select Action. So under EcoWeb, we're going to create a new action, and we're going to call this crop and name, and we'll click Record. All right, so record our upcoming steps. So first, we're going to crop this image. So select C for shortcut. And I want it to be 200 pixels. So there's 200. So we can click inside this crop selection. We can move the image around so we can pick which part of the image we want. So this is the part that I'm looking to use. So, all right, that's where I want it. So I'll come here and select image and crop. All right, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit so it makes it a little easier to work. All right, now that I have it cropped, next thing I want to do is I want a 72 pixel resolution, which it defaulted to. If it wasn't for a reason, I go to image and image size and change the resolution to however many pixels that I would like. So I'm going to cancel. So now I want a 1 pixel wide black border. So as you can see, the layer styles is grayed out. So I'll unlock this layer and go down to layer styles. I'm going to select stroke. And here I can edit the size. So as you can see in the preview window, you can see how it changes when I adjust the slider. So I want 1 pixel wide, so it's set to 1 and OK. And you can see that take effect in the layer panel. So now I want to create a rectangle at the bottom of the image because the marketing department wanted me to be able to add the name of the travel package at the bottom of the image. So here we go. Click and drag. And it is selected. Prior to doing so, make sure you do have shape selected up top in the options. Alright, so now we have our rectangle layer over here, and it is selected. We'll add a gradient overlay. So we want a left to right linear gradient. So due to wanting left to right, we will change the angle, and you see how that changes over here in the preview. So I'll set it to 0, make it left to right, and I'll click inside the gradient in order to edit. So here we have our left and right color stops. So our left one, we want location of 50. And for color, we want RGB is set to 255, 240, and 0. So I'll select OK. And for the right one, I will set location of 100. And the color set to the same, 255, 240, and 0. Up top, we have our opacity left to right stops. So for our left one, we want opacity of 100 and location of 50. For our right opacity stop, we want opacity of 0 and location of 50. All right, so I'll select OK and OK to apply that. So those are the settings we want. So next, we want to add text within the rectangle. So click T to add a text layer, and I'll create that here. So delete all that font, and we'll call that, we'll type in Backpack Alaska. So I'll make this color black actually. I'll make it just a little smaller. 22, so I'll select 18. So, alright, so there's the text we want. Now I'm going to save this as a PSD file. I'll call it my backpack Alaska. Let's save that. And now that I save that, I'm going to close this file. Then I'm going to stop the recording. So that's where my action does end. So next thing I want to do before I start this actual batch process is I need to toggle on crop, text, and save. So therefore, at those points within the batch process, it will pause, let me make adjustments if I would like. So now that I toggle those on, I'm going to File, Automate, and Batch. So here we can change our source, our destination, as well as a few other things. So set, it is under EcoWeb, and I want it to be actually crop and name. So source, I want a folder, and here I have it selected to my travel packages, which is the location of the images I'm looking to edit. Here I have suppress these dialogues and these warnings, and destination I have set to travel packages processed as instructed. So here I'll go and select OK. And as mentioned, it will stop here due to it being toggled on. And I can change this at this point if I would like. So I'll select that, hit the check mark, and Backpack Alaska is still what I would like to have there. And that, so here I changed my save location if I want. So I want travel packages processed, and Backpack Alaska is the name I would like. So save, and automatically start the next image. So I'll move this image to the location I want. So there we go. I hit the check mark up top once again. And here I'm going to bring down a little bit bicycle, the Adderdex. All right, and then check mark. And I'll go and change this location and save. So here we'll have Explore Africa. So I'll make the adjustment, check mark, Explore Africa, and check mark. And last one, so I'll choose right here and check mark. Kayak, Greenland. Check mark. And save. And that will complete lesson 4.